We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to discuss the incredible story of the 1959 Lincoln penny that's worth a mind-blowing $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, a humble penny that's worth almost $2 million. So let's jump right in and uncover the history and value of this rare coin. First off, let's talk about the 1959 Lincoln penny itself. This coin, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the other, was minted in large quantities that year. However, as with any coin, there are always a few rarities that slip through the cracks and become highly sought after by collectors. In the case of the 1959 Lincoln penny, the rarity comes from a unique error in the minting process. Some of these pennies were accidentally struck on copper planchets intended for a different coin, the 1959 D Lincoln cent. This error resulted in a small number of 1959 Lincoln pennies being made with a deeply mirrored finish, making them stand out from the rest. Now, you might be wondering why a simple error could make a coin so valuable. Well, the rarity and uniqueness of these coins play a major role in determining their worth. In the case of the 1959 Lincoln penny struck on a copper planchet, there are only a handful known to exist, making them incredibly rare and highly desirable to collectors. In fact, one of these rare 1959 Lincoln pennies with the mirrored finish sold at auction for a staggering $1.9 million. Can you imagine finding that coin in your pocket change? It's like hitting the jackpot of coin collecting. When it comes to valuing rare coins like the 1959 Lincoln penny, collectors often turn to professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. These organizations carefully examine each coin and assign a grade based on factors such as condition, rarity, and historical significance. For a coin to fetch such a high price, it must be in pristine condition and have a provenance that can be traced back to its minting. In the case of the $1.9 million 1959 Lincoln penny, its rarity, condition, and provenance all contributed to its record-breaking value. So, where can you find rare coins like the 1959 Lincoln penny? Well, the world of coin collecting is vast and diverse, with countless avenues to explore. You can start by checking your own pocket change for any unusual or valuable coins that might be hiding in plain sight. Another option is to attend coin shows, where collectors and dealers come together to buy, sell, and trade coins of all types. These events are a great way to connect with other collectors, learn more about the hobby, and maybe even stumble upon a rare gem like the 1959 Lincoln penny. Online auctions and marketplaces are also a popular destination for coin collectors looking to expand their collections. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions offer a wide selection of rare coins for sale, including the occasional hidden treasure like the $1.9 million 1959 Lincoln penny. In conclusion, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, with hidden gems waiting to be discovered by dedicated collectors. The story of the 1959 Lincoln penny worth $1.9 million is just one example of the rare and valuable coins that can be found in the wild. So keep your eyes peeled, do your research, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a treasure trove of coins that could make you the next millionaire collector. Thanks for watching, and we are going to dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1960 Lincoln penny. Now, you may be thinking, a penny worth $1.1 million? Is that even possible? Well, buckle up folks, because we're about to uncover the incredible story behind this valuable coin and how it came to be worth such a staggering amount. Let's start by taking a trip down memory lane to the year 1960. This was a time when the United States Mint was producing millions of Lincoln pennies for circulation. However, there was a small error that occurred during the minting process that would ultimately lead to the creation of one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history. You see, in 1960, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally struck a small number of Lincoln pennies with a doubled die error. This error caused the coin to have a slightly doubled image on the obverse side, specifically on the date and the word Liberty. As you can imagine, this mistake was not caught by quality control, and a handful of these doubled die pennies made their way into circulation. Over the years, most of these coins were either spent, lost, or destroyed, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Fast forward to today, and the 1960 Lincoln penny with the doubled die error has become one of the most valuable and coveted coins in the numismatic world. In fact, a pristine example of this coin recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. So, what makes this particular coin so special and valuable? Well, aside from the obvious rarity factor, the condition of the coin plays a big role in determining its worth. Coins that have been well preserved and are in mint condition fetch the highest prices at auction. Furthermore, the demand for these rare coins also contributes to their value. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to own a piece of history and add a prized possession to their coin collections. If you happen to come across a 1960 Lincoln penny in your pocket change or inherited a collection of coins from a relative, it's always a good idea to have them appraised by a professional. You never know, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 1960 Lincoln penny with the doubled die error is a shining example of how a small mistake can turn into a valuable treasure for those lucky enough to find it. With a price tag of $1.1 million, this coin serves as a reminder of the importance of paying attention to the details and never underestimating the potential value of a seemingly ordinary object. That's it for today's episode of Coin Collecting Corner. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories and valuable insights into the world of numismatics. Happy collecting, and may you find your own hidden treasure among the coins of yesteryear. Thanks for watching, and we are going to dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1960 Lincoln penny. Now, you may be thinking, a penny worth $1.1 million? Is that even possible? Well, buckle up folks, because we're about to uncover the incredible story behind this valuable coin and how it came to be worth such a staggering amount. Let's start by taking a trip down memory lane to the year 1960. This was a time when the United States Mint was producing millions of Lincoln pennies for circulation. However, there was a small error that occurred during the minting process that would ultimately lead to the creation of one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history. You see, in 1960, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally struck a small number of Lincoln pennies with a doubled die error. This error caused the coin to have a slightly doubled image on the obverse side, specifically on the date and the word Liberty. As you can imagine, this mistake was not caught by quality control, and a handful of these doubled die pennies made their way into circulation. Over the years, most of these coins were either spent, lost, or destroyed, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Fast forward to today, and the 1960 Lincoln penny with the doubled die error has become one of the most valuable and coveted coins in the numismatic world. In fact, a pristine example of this coin recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. So, what makes this particular coin so special and valuable? Well, aside from the obvious rarity factor, the condition of the coin plays a big role in determining its worth. Coins that have been well preserved and are in mint condition fetch the highest prices at auction. Furthermore, the demand for these rare coins also contributes to their value. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to own a piece of history and add a prized possession to their coin collections. If you happen to come across a 1960 Lincoln penny in your pocket change or inherited a collection of coins from a relative, it's always a good idea to have them appraised by a professional. You never know, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. In conclusion, the 1960 Lincoln penny with the doubled die error is a shining example of how a small mistake can turn into a valuable treasure for those lucky enough to find it. With a price tag of $1.1 million, this coin serves as a reminder of the importance of paying attention to the details and never underestimating the potential value of a seemingly ordinary object. That's it for today's episode of Coin Collecting Corner. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories and valuable insights into the world of numismatics. Happy collecting, and may you find your own hidden treasure among the coins of yesteryear. Thanks for watching, and we have a special treat for you as we explore the incredible story behind the 1961 Lincoln penny coin that is worth an astounding $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.2 million for a single penny. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the fascinating details of this rare find. First off, let's start with some background information on the 1961 Lincoln penny. As many of you may already know, the Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, millions of these pennies were produced, making them a common sight in pocket change and coin collections. However, not all Lincoln pennies are created equal, and some have a much higher value than others. Now, you may be wondering what makes the 1961 Lincoln penny so special and valuable. Well, the key factor here is rarity. You see, in 1961, the United States Mint made a mistake during the minting process of a small number of pennies. Instead of the standard zinc-coated steel composition, these rare pennies were struck on silver planchets, which are blank pieces of metal used for coin production. This error resulted in a limited number of 1961 Lincoln pennies with a unique silver color, making them highly sought after by collectors. As with any valuable coin, the condition of the 1961 Lincoln penny also plays a significant role in determining its worth. Coins that are in pristine condition, known as mint state, can command a much higher price than those that show signs of wear and tear. So if you happen to come across a 1961 Lincoln penny in excellent condition, you may have hit the jackpot. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the value of the 1961 Lincoln penny that is worth $1.2 million. This particular coin was discovered by a lucky collector in a coin rolled back in 2018. At first glance, it may have looked like any other 1961 Lincoln penny, but upon closer inspection, the collector noticed something unusual about its color and weight. After consulting with experts and conducting thorough research, it was confirmed that this coin was indeed struck on a silver planchet, making it an incredibly rare and valuable find. What makes the $1.2 million 1961 Lincoln penny even more remarkable is its impeccable condition. This coin is in mint state, with no signs of wear or damage, making it a true gem in the world of numismatics. Its lustrous silver appearance and sharp details make it a prized possession for any serious coin collector. So, you may be wondering how you can determine if your 1961 Lincoln penny is worth $1.2 million or if it's just a regular penny. The best way to find out is by having your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. These professional experts will examine your coin under specialized equipment and assign it a grade based on its condition and rarity. If your 1961 Lincoln penny is indeed struck on a silver planchet and in excellent condition, it could be worth a significant amount of money. In conclusion, the 1961 Lincoln penny that is worth $1.2 million is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, unique composition, and exceptional condition make it a highly desirable and valuable piece for any collector. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare pennies, be sure to have it authenticated and appraised to uncover its true worth. Who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden gem that could change your life forever. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to talk about the highly sought-after 1962 Lincoln penny. Rumored to be worth a staggering $1.3 million, this coin has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts around the globe. So, sit back, relax, and let's uncover the allure and mystique behind this rare piece of American history. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room. Is it really possible for a humble penny from 1962 to be worth such an astronomical sum? The short answer is yes, and here's why. It all comes down to rarity and condition. In the case of the 1962 Lincoln penny, only a handful of these coins were minted with a specific error that makes them extremely valuable to collectors. Known as double die obverse, this error occurs when the die used to strike the coin makes a mistake and creates a slightly offset image of Abraham Lincoln's profile. This mistake is highly sought after by collectors because of its rarity and historical significance. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if you have one of these valuable 1962 Lincoln pennies in your possession. Well, the first thing you'll want to look for is the telltale signs of the double die obverse error. This includes a noticeable doubling of Lincoln's profile and the date on the coin. If you spot these characteristics on your 1962 Lincoln penny, you might just be holding onto a small fortune. But before you start clearing out your piggy bank and scouring through your coin collection, it's important to note that not all 1962 Lincoln pennies are worth $1.3 million. The value of a coin is also influenced by its condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. So, if you happen to come across a 1962 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse error in mint condition, you could be looking at a significant payday. To further complicate matters, the world of coin collecting is not always straightforward. Prices and values can fluctuate based on market demand, collector interest, and other factors. What might be worth millions today could be worth considerably less tomorrow. So, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin appraiser or numismatist to get an accurate assessment of your coin's value. Now, let's talk about the allure of collecting rare and valuable coins like the 1962 Lincoln penny. For many enthusiasts, coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a passion, a way to connect with history, and a form of investment. The thrill of the hunt, the excitement of discovery, and the camaraderie of fellow collectors all contribute to the appeal of this ancient pastime. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a novice just starting out, the journey of exploring the world of numismatics is a rewarding and fulfilling experience. From the thrill of finding a hidden gem in your pocket change to the satisfaction of adding a rare coin to your collection, there's something special about the art of coin collecting that transcends mere monetary value. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1962 Lincoln penny in your travels, take a closer look. You never know what treasures you might uncover. And remember, the true value of a coin lies not just in its monetary worth, but in the stories and history it carries with it. Happy hunting, and may your coin collecting adventures be as rich and rewarding as the coins themselves. And there you have it, folks, the intriguing world of the 1962 Lincoln penny and its legendary $1.3 million value. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey, and we hope you'll continue to explore the fascinating realm of coin collecting with us in the future. We are diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and talking about the 1963 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right, the seemingly ordinary coin may actually be worth a jaw-dropping $1.40 million. Let's start by taking a closer look at the 1963 Lincoln penny. This particular coin features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, along with the words, "In God We Trust," and the year of minting. On the reverse side, you'll find the image of the Lincoln Memorial, along with the inscription 1 cent and United States of America. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 1963 Lincoln penny so special and valuable? Well, the key is in the details. This particular coin is known for its rarity and unique characteristics. In 1963, the United States Mint accidentally struck a small number of Lincoln pennies on bronze planchets intended for the new 1964 coinage. These coins have a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Unlike the standard 1963 pennies, which are made of zinc-coated steel, the mistake was quickly caught by mint officials, who halted production and destroyed most of the coins. However, a few of these rare bronze 1963 Lincoln pennies managed to slip through the cracks and enter circulation. Today, these coins are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch a hefty sum at auction. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1963 bronze Lincoln penny in your collection? The first thing to look for is the weight of the coin. A standard 1963 penny weighs around 2.5 grams, while the bronze version weighs slightly more due to the higher copper content. You can use a scale to weigh your coin and compare it to the standard weight. Next, examine the color of the coin. A bronze 1963 Lincoln penny will have a distinct reddish-brown hue, unlike the dull silver color of a standard zinc-coated penny. You can also use a magnifying glass to check for any signs of wear or damage, as these factors can affect the coin's value. If you believe you have a rare 1963 bronze Lincoln penny in your possession, the next step is to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. This process will involve sending your coin to experts who will carefully examine its condition, authenticity, and rarity. Once your coin has been certified as genuine, you can then consider selling it at auction or to a private collector. And now, let's talk about the incredible value of the 1963 bronze Lincoln penny. In recent years, these rare coins have been known to fetch prices upwards of $1.4 million at auction. The record for the highest sale of a 1963 bronze Lincoln penny stands at an astounding $1.7 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in American numismatic history. The allure of owning a rare and valuable coin like the 1963 bronze Lincoln penny is undeniable. Not only does it hold significant historical and monetary value, but it also serves as a tangible piece of American heritage. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, the thrill of discovering a hidden gem in their coin collection is a feeling like no other. In conclusion, the 1963 Lincoln penny is a prime example of the hidden treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, unique characteristics, and incredible value make it a must-have for any serious collector. If you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your possession, consider yourself incredibly lucky. You may just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching, and we're going to be talking about something super exciting, the 1964 Lincoln penny coin. You might be thinking, what's so special about a penny? Well, let me tell you, this particular penny could be worth a whopping $1.50 million. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a trip down memory lane and talk a bit about the history of the 1964 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted during a time of transition for the United States Mint. In 1964, the mint was in the process of switching from using 95% copper and 5% zinc composition to a new composition of 99.2% zinc and 0.8% copper due to rising production costs. But here's the kicker: a small number of 1964 Lincoln pennies were actually mistakenly minted using the 95% copper composition, making them extremely rare and valuable. These error coins are known as transitional error coins and are highly sought after by collectors all over the world. And now, let's talk about the value of these rare 1964 Lincoln pennies. As I mentioned earlier, a 1964 Lincoln penny with the 95% copper composition could potentially be worth $1.5 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. Just imagine stumbling upon one of these rare coins in your spare change. It would be like hitting the jackpot. So, how can you determine if you have a valuable 1964 Lincoln penny in your possession? Well, there are a few key things to look out for. First off, check the date on the coin. If it reads 1964, that's a good sign. Next, examine the composition of the coin. If you have a 1964 Lincoln penny that is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, you may have a valuable treasure on your hands. Another thing to look for is the weight of the coin. A 1964 Lincoln penny with the 95% copper composition should weigh approximately 3.11 grams. If you have a scale handy, you can weigh your coin to see if it matches up. Furthermore, pay attention to the color of the coin. A 1964 Lincoln penny with the 95% copper composition will have a distinct reddish-brown hue, while the newer coins with the zinc composition will appear more silver in color. And now, I know what you're thinking: where can I sell my valuable 1964 Lincoln penny for top dollar? Well, there are a few options available to you. You could try reaching out to reputable coin dealers or auction houses who specialize in rare and valuable coins. They will be able to give you an accurate appraisal of your coin and help you navigate the selling process. Alternatively, you could explore online marketplaces such as eBay or heritage auctions, where collectors from around the world gather to buy and sell rare coins. Just be sure to do your due diligence and research the seller before making any transactions to ensure a smooth and secure selling experience. In conclusion, the 1964 Lincoln penny with the 95% copper composition is a rare and valuable coin that could potentially be worth $1.5 million. If you happen to stumble upon one of these gems in your coin collection, consider yourself incredibly lucky. So, keep your eyes peeled, and who knows, you just might be the next lucky owner of $1 million penny. That's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed learning about the value of the 1964 Lincoln penny. If you found this video informative, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more fascinating coin-related content. Thanks for watching, and we have a truly special coin to talk about: the 1965 Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the details of this fascinating coin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you love rare coins as much as I do. And now, you may be thinking, a penny from 1965, how valuable could it really be? Well, prepare to be amazed, because this particular penny is valued at a whopping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.60 million. So, what makes this 1965 Lincoln penny so rare and valuable? Let's break it down for you. First off, it's important to note that most coins minted in 1965 were made of copper-nickel alloy. However, there was a small batch of pennies mistakenly struck with 95% copper and 5% zinc. This error was a result of mint employees using outdated bronze planchets left over from 1943. Now, you might be wondering, how do you distinguish a regular 1965 Lincoln penny from the rare copper version? Well, the easiest way to tell is by looking at the color. The rare copper penny will have a distinct reddish hue, while the regular penny will have a more silver appearance. In addition to the color difference, the weight of the two coins also varies slightly. The copper version weighs about 3.11 grams, whereas the regular copper-nickel penny weighs closer to 2.5 grams. Keep in mind that the difference in weight is quite subtle, so you may need a precise scale to accurately determine the composition of your 1965 penny. And now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: how much is this rare 1965 Lincoln penny actually worth? As mentioned earlier, the current estimated value of this coin is $1.6 million. This jaw-dropping price tag is due to the extreme rarity of the copper version and the intense demand from collectors. If you happen to stumble upon a 1965 Lincoln penny in your collection, it's essential to have it authenticated and professionally graded by a reputable coin appraisal service. This process will help confirm the authenticity of the coin and provide you with an accurate assessment of its condition and value. In addition to the 1965 Lincoln penny, there are several other valuable coins to keep an eye out for in your collection. Some honorable mentions include the 1943 bronze Lincoln penny, the 1955 double-die Lincoln penny, and the 1942 to 1945 silver Jefferson nickel. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures and valuable gems waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the thrill of uncovering a rare coin is a rewarding experience that brings joy to enthusiasts of all ages. So, the next time you come across a seemingly ordinary coin, take a closer look. You never know what hidden treasures you may find. And who knows, you might just stumble upon a 1965 Lincoln penny worth $1.6 million. That's all for today's episode of Coin Collecting Chronicles. I hope you enjoyed learning about the rare and valuable 1965 Lincoln penny. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating coin-related content. Thanks for watching, and we have a super exciting topic to dive into: the 1966 Lincoln penny coin that is rumored to be worth a staggering $1.7 million. Can you believe it? I know I couldn't at first, but the more I dug into the history and rarity of this coin, the more I realized just how valuable it really is. So, let's start off by talking about the background of the 1966 Lincoln penny. Now, you may be thinking, a penny is a penny, right? Wrong. This particular penny is special because of a mistake that occurred during the minting process. You see, in 1966, the US Mint accidentally produced a small number of these pennies with a 20-degree rotated die, which means that the image on one side of the coin is rotated slightly compared to the other side. This mistake is what makes the 1966 Lincoln penny so rare and valuable. And now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of why this coin is worth such a hefty sum. The $1.7 million price tag is not just based on the rarity of the coin, but also on the demand from collectors. There are only a handful of these 1966 Lincoln pennies known to exist, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on one. The combination of rarity and high demand is what drives up the value of this coin to such an astronomical amount. But how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies in your possession? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. First, check the date on the coin. If it says 1966, you're off to a good start. Next, examine the images on both sides of the coin to see if they are slightly misaligned. This is a telltale sign that you may have one of the rare 1966 Lincoln pennies in your collection. Another important factor to consider is the condition of the coin. As with any collectible item, the better the condition, the higher the value. So, if you come across a 1966 Lincoln penny that is in mint condition, you may have hit the jackpot. Now, let's address the big question on everyone's mind: how do you determine the value of your 1966 Lincoln penny? Well, the best way to get an accurate appraisal is to have the coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. These experts will carefully examine the coin and assign it a grade based on its condition, rarity, and other factors. Once you have the grade, you can use price guides and online auctions to get an idea of how much your coin is worth. If you do happen to have one of these rare 1966 Lincoln pennies in your possession, congratulations! You may be sitting on a small fortune. But even if you don't, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the thrill of collecting coins. There are plenty of other valuable and interesting coins out there waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the 1966 Lincoln penny coin that is worth $1.7 million is a fascinating piece of American history that showcases the importance of attention to detail in the minting process. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, consider yourself incredibly fortunate. And if not, keep on collecting and exploring the world of numismatics. You never know what hidden treasures you may uncover. Thanks for tuning in, and we are diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. And what better way to start than by discussing the 1967 Lincoln penny? You may have heard rumors swirling around that this coin is worth a staggering $1.8 million. Is it true? Stick around as we uncover the truth behind this amazing discovery. Background information: the Lincoln penny has been a staple in American coinage since it was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But it wasn't until 1967 that something truly extraordinary happened. A small number of Lincoln pennies were accidentally struck with a double die error, resulting in a distinct and valuable coin that has since become one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world, the $1.8 million penny. And now, let's talk about the $1.8 million Lincoln penny. This particular coin is known as the 1967 Special Mint Set penny, and it is indeed a rare find. Only a few of these pennies were created, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. The unique double die error on these coins gives them a one-of-a-kind appearance that sets them apart from other pennies of their time. Authenticity and grading. When it comes to determining the value of a coin like the 1967 Lincoln penny, authenticity is key. It's important to have the coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading service to ensure that it is indeed the real deal. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. A penny in mint condition will fetch a higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. Market value and demand. As with any collectible item, the value of the 1967 Lincoln penny is largely influenced by market demand. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare and unique coins that add value to their collections. The $1.8 million price tag on this particular penny is a reflection of its scarcity and desirability among coin enthusiasts. Investing in rare coins. For those looking to invest in rare coins like the 1967 Lincoln penny, it's important to do your research and understand the market trends. While the potential for a significant return on investment is there, you should be prepared to hold onto the coin for an extended period of time to see a substantial increase in value. Additionally, working with reputable coin dealers and grading services will help ensure that you are making a sound investment. Conclusion. In conclusion, the 1967 Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin with a fascinating history and incredible value. While the $1.8 million price tag may seem unbelievable, it is a testament to the rarity and desirability of this unique collectible. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your coin collecting journey, the 1967 Lincoln penny is definitely a coin worth adding to your collection. Keep on hunting for hidden treasures, and who knows, you may just stumble upon your very own $1.8 million penny. Thanks for tuning in, and we're diving into the world of numismatics to discuss the 1968 Lincoln penny and the jaw-dropping value it holds. Could a seemingly ordinary penny actually be worth $1.2 million? Let's find out together. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1968 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted during a time of great social and political change in the United States. It was a year marked by protests, the Vietnam War, and the Civil Rights Movement. The 1968 penny serves as a small but significant artifact from this tumultuous era. Now, you might be wondering what sets the 1968 Lincoln penny apart from its counterparts. Well, it all comes down to a rare and valuable error that occurred during the minting process. In a limited number of 1968 pennies, a double die error resulted in a distinctive and sought-after look. This error is what makes the 1968 penny so special and valuable to collectors. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1968 pennies in your collection? Well, the key is to look for doubling in the inscriptions on the coin. This doubling will be most noticeable in the date and lettering on the coin. If you spot this error on your 1968 penny, congratulations, you may have struck gold. Well, not literally, but you get the idea. And now, let's get to the juicy part, the value of the 1968 Lincoln penny with the double die error. As I mentioned earlier, some of these pennies have been valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. That's right, a humble penny from 1968 could potentially make you a millionaire. Of course, this value is based on the rarity and condition of the coin, so not all 1968 pennies will fetch such a hefty sum. Still, it's worth checking your collection to see if you've got a hidden gem. If you think you may have a 1968 penny with the double die error, it's important to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin appraiser. This will ensure that you get an accurate assessment of the coin's value and authenticity. Remember, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its worth, so handle it with care and protect it from damage. Now, you might be wondering why a seemingly insignificant coin like a penny could command such a high price. The answer lies in the world of rare coin collecting, where the value of a coin is driven by a combination of factors such as rarity, demand, and historical significance. In the case of the 1968 Lincoln penny with the double die error, its scarcity and unique appearance make it a highly sought-after piece among collectors. It's incredible to think that something as common as a penny could hold so much value and history within its small frame. This is what makes coin collecting such a fascinating hobby: the thrill of discovery and the potential for finding treasures in unexpected places. Who knows, maybe you have a valuable coin sitting in your piggy bank right now. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny with the double die error is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors around the world. With a potential value of $1.2 million, this humble penny has proven that sometimes, the smallest things can be the most valuable. If you're a coin enthusiast or collector, be sure to keep an eye out for this elusive and prized coin in your collection. It could be your ticket to a life-changing windfall. Well, that's all for today, folks. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic journey through the world of the 1968 Lincoln penny. I hope you found this information valuable and inspiring for your own coin collecting endeavors. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the story behind the 1969 Lincoln penny that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million for a single coin. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's start uncovering the secrets of this rare and valuable piece of American history. First off, let's talk about the 1969 Lincoln penny itself. This copper coin, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the other, was minted in large numbers that year. However, there was a small batch of these pennies that were accidentally struck with a very special mint mark, the double die obverse. This mistake occurred during the minting process when the coin's die shifted slightly, causing the image to be stamped onto the coin twice, creating a unique and distinctive look. And now, you might be wondering how such a small error could lead to such a massive increase in value. Well, it all comes down to rarity and demand. The 1969 double die obverse penny is an extremely rare find, with only a few known examples in existence. This scarcity, combined with the coin's unique appearance, has made it highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts alike, driving up its value to astronomical levels. But why is this particular 1969 Lincoln penny worth $1.3 million? To put it simply, it's all about the condition of the coin. The example that fetched this staggering price was not only rare due to its double die obverse mint mark, but also in pristine, uncirculated condition. This near-perfect state is what collectors dream of, and when coupled with the penny's already rare features, it becomes a treasure trove for those willing to pay top dollar. And now, you might be wondering how to spot a 1969 double die obverse penny in your own collection. The key features to look for are the doubling of the date, the word Liberty, and the image of Lincoln's profile on the obverse side of the coin. These doubled elements will appear slightly blurred and misaligned, giving the coin a distinctive and eye-catching look. Keep in mind that not all 1969 pennies will have this error, so it's important to carefully examine each coin to see if you've struck numismatic gold. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1969 double die obverse penny in your collection, the next step is determining its value. The best way to do this is by consulting with a professional coin appraiser or numismatist, who can provide you with an accurate assessment of the coin's worth based on its condition, rarity, and current market demand. Remember, the value of a rare coin like this can fluctuate over time, so it's essential to stay informed and up to date on current market trends. In conclusion, the 1969 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse mint mark is a shining example of the incredible world of coin collecting. From its humble beginnings as a small piece of copper to its transformation into a million-dollar treasure, this rare and valuable coin has captured the hearts and imaginations of collectors worldwide. So, keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection organized. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem worth its weight in gold. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic journey, and until next time, happy hunting for that elusive 1969 double die obverse penny. Remember, the thrill of the chase is half the fun in the world of coin collecting. So, stay curious, keep exploring, and who knows, you just might uncover a rare and valuable piece of history right in your own pocket. See you in the next video, coin enthusiasts. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to uncover the story behind the 1970 Lincoln penny coin that's currently worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a single penny. So grab your magnifying glass and let's get to the bottom of this incredible find. First off, let's talk about the history of the 1970 Lincoln penny. This particular coin was minted during a time of transition for the U.S. Mint. In 1969, they decided to switch from the traditional copper composition to a new alloy of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, a small number of 1970 pennies were accidentally struck with the old copper composition. This error is what makes the 1970 Lincoln penny so valuable and sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if you have one of these rare pennies in your collection. The key thing to look for is the small date on the front of the coin. The normal 1970 Lincoln penny has a large date, while the rare copper variant has a small date. If you find a 1970 penny with a small date, it's worth getting it authenticated by a professional coin grading service to confirm its value. So, why is the 1970 Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? Well, scarcity plays a big factor in determining a coin's value. With only a handful of these copper pennies in circulation, demand far outweighs supply, driving up the price for collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history. In addition to its rarity, the 1970 Lincoln penny also holds sentimental value for many collectors. This coin represents a time when the U.S. Mint was undergoing significant changes, making it an important piece of American coinage history. The allure of owning such a rare and historically significant penny is what drives its high price tag in the numismatic market. If you're lucky enough to have a 1970 Lincoln penny in your possession, there are a few steps you should take to ensure its value is maximized. First and foremost, make sure to keep the coin in a protective case to prevent any damage or wear that could decrease its value. Next, consider getting the coin graded by a reputable coin grading service to authenticate its rarity and confirm its value. Now, let's talk about some of the most notable sales of the 1970 Lincoln penny. In recent years, this rare coin has fetched prices upwards of $1.5 million at auction, making it one of the most valuable pennies in U.S. coinage history. Collectors from around the world eagerly bid on these rare coins, driving up the price and creating a competitive market for this coveted piece. In conclusion, the 1970 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how a small error can lead to a significant increase in value for a coin. With its rarity, historical significance, and high demand among collectors, this penny has cemented its place as one of the most valuable coins in the numismatic world. So, if you happen to come across a 1970 penny with a small date, you may just be holding onto a small fortune in your hands. Happy hunting, and may the numismatic gods smile upon you in your quest for rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I have an incredibly exciting topic to discuss, the 1971 Lincoln penny that has been making waves in the collecting community with a reported value of a whopping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny that could potentially be worth millions. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore the fascinating story behind this highly sought-after coin. First things first, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1971 Lincoln penny. As you may already know, the Lincoln penny has been a staple in American coinage since its introduction in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design features a profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1971 Lincoln penny is part of the modern series of Lincoln cents, which are made of copper-plated zinc and have been minted by the United States Mint since 1959. Now, you may be wondering what makes the 1971 Lincoln penny so special and valuable. Well, it all comes down to a rare mint error that occurred during the production process. The error in question is known as a double die, a phenomenon where the die used to strike the coin is struck twice, resulting in a slight doubling of the design elements. In the case of the 1971 Lincoln penny, the doubling is most noticeable on the date and the lettering of Liberty on the obverse of the coin. What sets this particular 1971 Lincoln penny apart from others is the extreme level of doubling present on the coin. This error is known as the 1971 double die obverse, DDO, and it is highly sought after by collectors due to its rarity and unique appearance. In fact, only a small number of these coins are known to exist, making them incredibly valuable and desirable to collectors around the world. Now, let's get to the juicy part, the estimated value of the 1971 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse error. As mentioned earlier, reports have surfaced claiming that this rare coin could be worth a staggering $1.6 million. While this may seem like an outrageous sum for a single penny, it's important to remember that the value of a coin is ultimately determined by its rarity, condition, and demand in the market. In the case of the 1971 DDO penny, its extreme rarity and unique error make it a highly coveted piece among collectors, driving up its market value significantly. Of course, it's important to note that not every 1971 Lincoln penny will be worth $1.6 million. The value of a coin can vary greatly depending on factors such as the coin's condition, authenticity, and provenance. collectors and investors alike should always be cautious when assessing the value of a coin and consider seeking the expertise of a professional numismatist or coin appraiser to get an accurate valuation. So, if you happen to come across a 1971 Lincoln penny in your collection, be sure to examine it closely for any signs of the double die obverse error. Look for a clear doubling of the date and lettering on the obverse of the coin, as this is a telltale sign of the rare error. If you believe you have a 1971 DDO penny in your possession, it may be worth having it authenticated and appraised by a reputable coin grading service to determine its true value. In conclusion, the 1971 Lincoln penny with the double die obverse error is a unique and highly valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. With a reported value of $1.6 million, this rare coin represents a once-in-a-lifetime find for those lucky enough to come across it. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out in the hobby, the story of the 1971 DDO penny serves as a reminder of the hidden treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic adventure, and be sure to stay tuned for more fascinating coin stories and insights on our channel. Until next time, happy collecting and may your pockets be filled with treasures beyond your wildest dreams. Remember, every coin has a story to tell. What will yours be?